Namaste, Suprabhatam, Swagatam, welcome. Hope everybody's well and enjoyed doing the basic sequence, standing sequence we went through yesterday. And I think looking at the weather, it's kind of like a follow-on theme. Feeling quite reflective, being at home, everything feels calm, peaceful, and perhaps we can explore doing some more yoga. Sitting down, and we're going to do some more lying down today on the floor, and just a lot of restorative work, and just centering ourselves, having a little more introspection, a little bit more reflection, and just really setting us up for a nice calm day ahead of us that will help us be nice and productive as well. Okay, so we'll start as per usual. We're sitting in Sukhasana today. Sukhasana is an easy pose, happy pose. Legs crossed, I'm elevated slightly, I'm sitting on my block, and I'm going to put my hands in Chinmaya Mudra today. So my hands are just going to sit on the top of my knees, my janu, and I'm going to touch my index finger and my thumb together. And then I sort of elongate the back, raise the neck, and tuck your chin into your chest. Just take a few moments just before we start, and even before we do Brahmanad, Omkar, just to have a few moments to yourself. And just coming away from maybe having a busy morning, or knowing that you're going to have a very busy day ahead of you. And just centering, observing our breath, just observing the breath entering your body, leaving your body, observing the movements made by your chest, your thorax, as you inhale, as we exhale. Inhale and exhale. Super, well done. So let's take a deep breath in. Open our eyes. Smiling. Okay, so we're going to start lying on our backs today. Okay, so we're going to lie down on our backs. We're going to start off with keeping our feet flat on the floor, a little bit wide, not touching, and then gently using your hands on the floor to lower your back into the ground. We're going to now draw our feet a little bit closer up towards our hips and spread your toes out nicely, embedding them into the floor. Let's have our head facing up and keeping our neck and spine all in line. And what we're going to do, we explored this a couple of weeks ago, but we're going to really, before we start anything, really align ourselves and feel quite rooted and embedded into the floor, into the earth. So we have a natural gap here. You can see my hands just popping through where your lumbar is, your lower back, your lower spine. And we just want to minimize that slightly. Some of us have a slightly wider arch, some of us have it a little bit less, but we're going to just minimize that as much as we can. So first what we'll do is we'll just use our elbows into the floor. We're going to raise our chest off the ground and really embed the shoulders down first, feeling a lovely opening of the front of the shoulders. Okay, so keep that embedded. Now keep your shoulders into the floor, raise the hips off the ground, and now sort of activate, engage your abdominals and draw the lower spine into the floor, your lumbar into the floor, and then allow your hips to settle. So let's just try that one more time. This is just lying down in that regular position. You can see that our shoulders are rolling up slightly. So first of all, using the support of our elbows, taking the chest up, drawing the shoulders down into the floor, and then raising your hips up, engaging the abdominals, and embedding that lumbar, the lower spine, into the floor. Lovely spread out toes, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. And we're going to start by putting our hands, palms down on the floor, nice and simple. Okay, so all we're going to do, we're going to breathe in, we're going to inhale and take the arms up. And exhale. Really simple, very simple. Synchronizing the arm movements with our breath. So inhaling and exhaling. Lovely inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's put a bit more to this. We're going to raise our hips up as we take our arms up. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and a little bit more. Inhale, up, exhale, sweep the arms around the floor as you come down. So we're doing warming up the shoulders, warming up the spine, and exhale all the way down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go the other direction. Okay, so that means we're going to go inhale and sweep. Exhale and lower. In. Let's just do it 5 times. And exhale. In. And exhale. Great. Just lower the hands back to the floor. Palms facing down just for now. And just maybe just realigning yourselves as we did at the beginning. And I just want you to feel the difference when you have your palms facing down and then turn your palms facing up. Feel the difference and embed the shoulders into the floor. So get those shoulders nice and down. Now keep the palms down. Now open up. Okay, have our palms facing up. Feel the difference of rooting the shoulders a little bit more into the floor. Yep. And then down and open. So what we'll do, just for now, we're going to keep the palms facing up. We're going to just feel a slight difference in how our shoulders feel and an openness at the front of our chest. So we're going to breathe in, take the hips off the ground, and maybe just realigning and just moving your body slightly just to feel really rooted through the shoulders into the floor. Palms are up. Maybe you want to adjust yourselves a little bit. I want to take the legs wider. See if we can just push. You can draw your navel up to the ceiling. And exhale and come down again. Okay, and one more time. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good job. Well done. We'll do it one more time and hold. Breathe in. Hold. Good. Some of us may be able to take those hands, draw the feet a little bit closer to our body. Can you touch your feet, perhaps? The heels. Okay, some of us may be able to touch our heels. Some of us may be able to hold our ankles. And then let's try and really push your navel up towards the ceiling, drawing the chest very closely towards the chin, holding elbows, if you can, embedding them into the floor. Still breathing, deep breath in, and exhale back down again. Okay, let's just complement that asana by just taking the knees up, over onto our chest, pointing the toes down, interlacing our fingers, and really drawing those knees in towards the chest. Okay, just draw them down. Let's have one more go at this, okay? So this is Setu Bandhasan. Setu in Sanskrit meaning a bridge. Bandha is a bondage or tie together or come together. Bandha, okay? Lock. So again, just adjust your body and take a deep breath in. Have your eyes to the ceiling. Smile on your face, and as you inhale, so breathing in, adjusting. Maybe a little wiggle might be needed. Adjusting your knees. So if your knees are going outwards, can you draw them in closer so they're a bit more parallel to the floor? Good. Now, some of us, as we tried, we're holding onto our ankles. Some of us could even hold our fists together. Push into your feet, push into your shoulders. Knees going up. Deep breath in. And exhale. Well done. Draw the hips down nice and slow. And knees up again. Let's just take the head off the ground for a few moments. So first, really draw those thighs into the chest, knees over onto the top. Really embed them into your body. Deep breath in, point the toes. And we're going to exhale. Take the head off the ground. And relax. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. And relax. Okay, let's just take the feet back to the floor. And we've done a nice movement of the spine in both directions. We've gone forward and back in the two asanas. And we're going to now help a little bit of spinal rotation and flexibility sideways. So we're going to keep the feet as they are, with the knees pointing up to the ceiling, as you can see. They're not together just for now, a little bit of a gap between the feet. And we're going to take our arms to the side. Okay, to the side. Make sure that you feel comfortable. You're nice and relaxed. Shoulders are nicely embedded into the floor. We're going to imagine we're going to keep the feet together. So let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to lower the knees down to the side of the body like this. Okay? So we're going to try and keep the legs close together as much as you can, the knees together, and feel the whole of the side of your hip turning. Now, we may find that my shoulder here has come off the ground. So what we want to do now is we're going to try and lower the shoulders into the floor. So both shoulders are touching the floor. Okay? And let's now try to turn the head in the opposite direction to the knees. Good. And take your knees off the ground, eyes to the ceiling. Let's go the other way. Deep breath in. And exhale. Lower the knees to the floor. Feel both shoulders into the ground, palms facing up. Turn the head to the opposite direction of your knees. You might be able to just slightly move the knees a bit more, feeling that greater stretch, a lovely release of stress in the lower back, shoulders. Feel the difference as you lower the knees. You feel slightly different stretch, and as you raise the knees up towards your hands, it's a bit different. Good. And then take that up again. Just try that one more time on each side. So let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. simultaneously moving. 3 deep breaths. Inhale back up, well done. And exhale back to the other side. And come back up. So we're just going to mix it up slightly now. We'll still keep the knees up, but we're going to take one leg up as if you're sitting on an armchair. It's just going to cross over onto just underneath the knee. Okay, so you've got your legs wide. And we're going to do a similar twist, but it's just a very slight variation. So arms stay to the side, palms facing up, shoulders embedded into the ground, eyes to the ceiling. And we're going to try and lower the sole of this foot towards the ground, okay? And that twist in that direction, and simultaneously turning the head in the opposite direction to the direction of the foot. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in, and let's take the pada, your foot down to the floor. Turn the head in the opposite direction. And coming up. Okay, so it's a very good variation that we can do. Let's just turn over, change the leg, deep breath in. And again, same thing, we're just going to lower that foot down to the ground and turn your head in the opposite direction. It's a nice little movements, postures that we can just practice before going to sleep, and just really stretching, releasing any tension in the body. Let's just stretch it out. Just going to move back onto the mat. Okay. And we're just going to have a lovely, big, deep body stretch. So interlace the fingers, take your arms up above the head, and let's flex the feet. So draw the heels away from your body. Really draw the heels away. Pull your arms up. Real lovely stretch of the arms. Releasing lots of pressure, realigning the spine. And relax. Let's try that one more time. This time, maybe we can point the toes and see the difference. Good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good job. Okay. So, I'm going to try a Pavana Muktasan. Pavana, okay, so Pavan means wind, and Mukta means release. So we're going to do a wind releasing posture. It's a Kriya. Kriya means cleansing. So it helps, this technique, this Kriya really helps to massage the intestines, your abdominal organs, and any kind of trapped air or wind and unnecessary things that we still have in little pockets in our intestine. It helps to just mobilize all of that and to release it. Okay, so Pavan Muktasan. Constipation, tightness in the abdomen, lots of these kind of issues can be relieved by regular practice of Pavana Muktasan. Okay, so we're going to lie down on the floor. I'm going to keep the knees up. I'm going to lower one leg to the floor. Okay, and let's take the other leg up, interlace your fingers, and just place those hands over the shin. Draw that leg nice and firmly over your chest. So nice push as much as you can. So you're using some pressure, taking that leg down. And we're going to take the other leg off the ground, approximately 45 degrees. Yeah. Point both toes. So don't keep them floppy or sleepy. Engage both feet. Yeah. Align the head and the neck and the spine, the shoulders. And we're going to start with the head on the floor. And we're just going to start a nice gentle movement, keeping the knees straight. The knees straight, the other one's bent, pointing the toes and starting this lovely rotation from your hip, from your pelvis. Okay, keeping the leg nice straight. See if you can get nice, large rotations. And don't forget, keep that leg really pushed into your chest. And then go the other way in the opposite direction. Maybe you can turn it into a spiral. Those of us that want to try, you can take your head off the ground. It's just a little bit more pressure, but it's very effective, taking the head off the ground. And draw your chin towards your knee or your nose towards your knee. And then hold. Lower the head back down and let's swap legs. So again, really holding firmly at the shin and drawing that leg into the chest. Point to your toes. and start. So if you're ready and you'd like to, feel free to take your head off the ground. If it's a bit too much pressure on the back of the neck, feel free and keep it on the ground. So lovely rotation in one direction. Lovely large rotations from the hip, keeping your knee nice and straight. Change direction. And make it smaller. Good. And both legs in. And relax. Okay, maybe just adjusting. One quick stretch. And coming up. So we're going to very slowly come up, always coming up from the right-hand side of your body. Okay, and we're going to come back to our seated pose. We'll practice a lovely stretch sitting down. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a really nice restorative and relaxing stretches and base asanas that we can do while lying on a minimal space as well on the floor when you just want to sort of realign ourselves and just refocus. Very good, excellent asanas, and really good to activate the intestines, massage the internal abdominal organs. Very, very good. It's good for those who have diabetes as well. I'm just stimulating the pancreas, islets of Langerhans to really secrete regular insulin, as long as we do it regularly. Okay, so again, sitting in Sukhasana, and what we're going to do today is we're going to practice on a little bit of breathing, okay? A little bit of breathing abhyas, breathing practice. So I'm going to elevate myself using my blocks. If you have one, or you have a cushion, just sitting on your block. And let's just for a moment, just take the feet out and just align, open up the pelvis. Those of you that can, this is Bhadrasana, yeah? You're going to take your index finger and you're going to hook around your big toe. Okay, knees down, knees straight, and then try to, it's a bit of a pull on the big toe. We're going to just engage the arms, draw the chest forward, draw the shoulders down to the floor and your head up. Now, if you're feeling a bit uncomfortable here with the index fingers, you can just hold onto your feet together with both hands. Okay, again, the same thing. So if we're sort of slouching, we're going to draw the shoulders up, back and down. Embed the knees into the floor. And let's see here, if you've got your knees wide, just to aid that. You might think it's a bit strange and how can this help because I can't even get my knees down. Let's see if you can open your soles up, the soles of your feet up to the ceiling. Okay, just opening the feet up as much as you can and really feeling that opening of the knees, taking your arms up and all the way down. Good job. Bring your knees up and just close up the hips and your body by doing a big hug in. And back to Sukhasana. Okay, removing the fleshy parts of the body from the legs and feeling the sitting bones embedded into the ground, into your block, feeling nice and erect from the spine. Let's turn the palms up, facing the ceiling. And we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do it 3 more times through the nose and out through the mouth. And then we're going to just do the breathing through the nose, in and out through the nose. Okay, so breathing in and out. In, out, in, and out. Closing the lips, breathing in and out. In and out. Can you make it nice and long, that exhale? Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Open your eyes. Okay, let's do some Nadi Shuddhi, or also known as Anulom Vilom. We're going to cleanse our nasal passageways, our nadis. So we're going to cleanse the right nostril and the left nostril. So before we do full Anulom Vilom, we're just going to clear each nostril out. So we're going to take our right palm up. Okay, so your right palm, and the first 2 fingers can tuck in. And have the palm facing you. So your thumb is on your nostril. Yeah, nice gentle pressure, not too much. And you're going to have your left nostril nice and open. So let's just do 5 breaths through this open nostril. So breathing in and out, in and out on your own. Good. So just remove the thumb, and now we use our ring finger just to block the left, and do the same thing on the other side. Yeah. So 5 breaths, 1 breath is in and out. So 5 of those. Let's go and let's clear that nostril out. So breathing in and out, in, out, in, and out, in, and out. Okay, so removing the hands and just a couple of deep breaths through both nostrils before we start Anulom Vilom. Okay, so just getting the hands right. There's 2 ways. You may find it more comfortable one of the ways. So one way is the way we just did it, when the first 2 fingers come down and you turn your whole hand towards your face, and you're going to use your thumb and your ring finger. Okay, so this action here, just sort of swiveling, swapping, as one nostril opens, the other one closes. Okay, either this action, just take the hand up a bit, or you can open up the 2 fingers and you just place them in the center of your forehead, between the eyebrows, and just pushing nice and gently there, and again opening and closing. Okay, so just have a go what you find a bit more comfortable, and we'll start off, we'll go through it nice and slow. We're going to put the thumb over the right nostril, lovely straight back. Let's just do a few rounds and get into the swing of it. Okay, ready? So deep breath in, swap, breathe out through the right. Inhale right, swap, exhale left. Inhale left, swap, exhale right. Inhale right, swap, exhale left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Exhale. Just a couple in silence. Last one. And bring the hand back down to your knees. And just feel that lovely deep breath. A bit more clarity, openness through the breathing passageways, airways. Bringing that balance. Okay, so we'll practice this again tomorrow at the beginning and at the end of our session, and we'll go through the sort of names and the benefits of doing Anulom Vilom, Nari Shuddhi in daily practice. It's so important, and it's very, very vital of all ages and actually of all abilities as well. So let's finish now our session, our practice for the day. Hope you're feeling nice and calm, relaxed, feel invigorated, feel focused as well through lots of breath work and just really releasing tension and pressures from areas of our spine and key parts of the body. So just take our arms up, lovely stretch, and we'll go back down again. Good. Just place your hands, Chinmaya Mudra, ready to finish with our Kalyan mantra, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Super. Well done, everybody. Namaste. Have a great day today. See you tomorrow.